They're blocking off the front of that site.
Headshot. Connecting there onto Verno. Ash with the cleanup, able to find Sheriff in hand. Hotspots again taking damage, just eating it here on the entry. Does manage to crouch down, stays hidden for the moment. Foxy9 finding Cortezia, however, at the same time, and now Gentleman's going to be eliminated. Hotspots will fall. It's going to be Artsy to try to clutch this out. Finds the first, cannot quite get that transfer. Gen.G taking the opening pistol.
MIBR to open up mid. Just got Ash here watching it right now.
Hold it back is Ash. Okay, welcome to the global stage. Finds himself 2 quick kills. Verno going to be eliminated. It's now just Shenum to try to stay alive and hold on to this weapon. No chance of recovery whatsoever. To swing in, finds the headshot. Will stop it from being a flawless. See if he's going to be able to find some more to slow down the bankroll here of Gen.G. Right now it's about to spiral out of control. Some noise made. They know that he's tiles, and Karan is there on the prowl.
Sova and the Omen, so that's really impressive that they've been this well prepared.
Sting reveal onto Munchkin. He's able to strafe back. Karan dropping down off the top here in market. Re-swings the corner. Shenum going to be taken down. Texture, second kill. Cortezia hits the floor. The operator singing out here for Gen.G, and the timeout is not going to lead to much of anything. It's a flawless in response. Gen.G now 5-0. Here around the corner, the slow walk forward, scoped in, trying to clear out the angle, and Aspas has the headshot. Up now on the floor, MIBR pole position to try to get the first round win. See if Shenum's going to be able to hold down this angle, but Karan almost finds him sleeping. Still trying to flush him out. A bit of a back and forth here. One that Karan does manage to win. Spike now going to be planted here on the A site. Hunter's Fury available for Verno if he can play in a disconnected position. As Ash gets flushed into the open, and he just takes the fight, and he takes out Artzin's head. Hunter's Fury no longer a viable option. They don't have to play close. Sends out the recon. Cortezia gonna be dead. Verno now into the 1v3, finds the first, the defuse being held. Shock Dart will connect. The spray is good. Looking for the clutch. Another shock dart, and Karan's speed takes him so damn low, and Verno gets the fade away.
Couldn't quite convert.
Would have been a big pick there, but he's going to make up for it by finding the headshot there onto Munchkin. Relay bolt to hold him in position for the time being, but being revealed off the neural theft. They know exactly where Texture's at, but they can just ignore him. Go for the spike plant.
Spike planted.
Overdrive is available. Do they want to try to commit that here in the 3v4?
They've got no real great ability to pressure. Oh, they're gonna go for it.
Shortcut.
Pops it. Fast lane gonna be sent. Some spam coming his way. Slides in. Able to find Artsy. Looks for Cortezia, but Karan will be there for the quick trade out. Now we go into a 2v2. Both players playing here in main. Smoke down. The TP in. Defuse being started. Overdrive though from Aspas. Tearing them asunder is Ash. So very low. Eventually will get flushed out. Verno collects both kills. Do they want to actually commit into the position? They're reading it, but they're unable to find the opening kill. It's going to be even more damage dealt. I'm taken very, very low. Shots out. Cortezia having to back away, but now they've had kind of both site access points. The door just slammed in their faces. What does the call end up being here for MIBR?
Well, yeah, you remove the neon, you remove the breach. It's so difficult now to make an entry. You got to get a good paranoia, good recon maybe, but it's still a tough ask for MIBR.
Recon confirming that presence still here. Feels like the entry in from market from Cortezia is going to have to be absolutely monstrous.
It's been pinged out by Gen.G. Oh my God, Ash.
I mean, he only had 2 HP, but
30 seconds
still
left.
just able to find him blind through the smoke off of timing. Verno similarly does get tagged up as well. He's now out into the open. Foxy9 makes his presence known. Net will not connect. Verno have to fight his way out of a very difficult position. He's able to do so with a nice shot there onto Foxy9, but getting the remainder, not quite going to be possible. Gen.G issues moving forward. They're just not going to commit this ultimate, so they don't send it out. And now that flank around the back has been noted. Naspas able to win the fight here on the forefront as Foxy9 does get taken down, but Munchkin around the back. They weren't ready for that second layer. He strikes, finds 2 kills.
Cage triggered.
Not seen with this Rolling Thunder could be monstrous though for the post plant. He's got it set up and ready to go. Hearing Texture trying to sprint forward, trying to get ahead of it. And he will just get shut down. Timing though, Munchkin swings around the back. Aspas found. But time is getting away from them here as Cortezia hits a great shot out from Ali. It's all on Ash now, and he cannot get it done. That comes into play, if at all. And we'll just go ahead and try to lock down any access towards this A side. Texture playing forward, finding one. The breach now eliminated. The re-push, and ooh, he is playing on a knife's edge. Karan at the same time going to be picked off. They now know that Market is at risk. Just for the re-peek. Find Shenum. Texture just single-handedly trying to hold this down, but Ash does get involved. Finding one, finding a second, looking for the third, runs out of bullets. It's just Cortezia, no corpses to try to play off, to try to get a reveal. Now being hunted here. Just sending the ult, trying to get any kind of stray tag. None to be found there, but Munchkin is slowly approaching around the back. Holding the angle here for the exit. Cortezia can find this.
In the hands of Gen.G. They can connect.
Trying to find a timing. There you go, Munchkin coming up big, finds two. Brings it now into a 3v3.
Look at this reclear.
Is Sheriff not going to be recoverable, though, for Foxy9 unless he can make his way all the way across. Paranoia does get sent. Shock dart damage going to be found as Ash falls down to 11 HP, but still is good. Going to be good for one, and now they know exactly where Verno's at. Revealed by the recon, the slide in. He's completely, utterly surrounded. Now netted, locked on the floor, but he gets the tap and brings it into the 1v1. Swings out, runs out of bullets. 2 bullets remaining, and what a shot! The time is not there, but my God, Verno! Weapon not going to be scooped up. Foxy's able to find one now. Trades it out. Net connecting. Spike planted. Drone hunting around here from the back, but with the double phase, Gen.G are able to find Shenum, getting that Bulldog right back out of their hands. Texture dead here on the side. Ash across to the opposite side as Munchkin gets the spot out, but cannot get the shots to connect as Ospas is doing so much damage. So up to the classic.
Corralled right now are Gen.G. They're going to have to hit some pretty nasty shots to get out of this.
Ospas over the top, drops down to the worst possible moment there as Texture trying to escape, slides back across the wall. Shots flying, but the grab comes in. Cortezia being dragged to his demise. Foxy9 this time able to find some value off the back of the ultimate. That now leaves Shenum low on HP. 7 health, getting the kill. Onto the first. Foxy9 playing ring around the rosy. He's going to rotate across over towards Boba. There's the ping reveal. And there is the shot. Gen.G. Clear fault line. Going to connect on to Karan, but he's got the paranoia. So as the util gets exchanged, it's still going to be Gen.G who end up coming out on top. This one, though, a bit more desperate and off to a rough start. The Cypher dead. The spike going to be planted here. Less than 20 seconds of the round starting. Karan up over the top, about to catch Eclipse. Gets the readjust. And I'm going to be taken down.
Cover going out.
And that was some of their heaviest hitting weapons available to them as Ospas desperately tries to scoop it up. Karan finds the headshot before falling. Hunter's Fury fishing for the rest. It's a 2v4. Ooh! Hunter's able to find the first. A great headshot there on the Texture. Shock dart up and over the top of Foxy9 on a timing, able to just go ahead, peek in, finds the kill, and takes Verno down to boot. 13-5. Gen.G looking electric here on MIBR's map pick of Sunset. It's going to push them in towards Foxy9, who's holding close. Just the classic paranoia goes across, and he's going to be able to find not much there. As Karan does come away with 2 kills. Munchkin now holding the door, tries to swing out a little bit wider, but ends up getting taken down. 2v2, but Texture here a hell of a lot faster than they might have anticipated. Clears the recon and finds the headshot. Or maybe reading that they do have a stack set up. Swing going to be coming through now. I can see it's going to be taken down. Verno, Ospas, however, answering back a couple kills, and Texture gets tagged down to 57. Player advantage now here for MIBR.
It's a nice pause there for MIBR, recognizing that Gen.G might get aggressive out of that position.
Texture swinging down in towards sewers. Cannot pull the trigger fast enough. Ends up falling. It's now down to Foxy9. Looks for the first. Can't quite make it happen. A triple face forward. MIBR towards C. Looks like they're giving this a consideration. They need Cortezia to try to win this position. Win it he has. Tucked back into the corner. Karan now just trying to run him down before the ping reveal comes in. He's eventually find the kill. Has to back away. TP's out to safety. Paranoia sent. Doesn't quite connect.
30 seconds left.
Aftershock to try to hold back that C-Link door access, but Karan pushes forward again, being rewarded for his aggression, finding Verno. It's just tucks into the corner. Artsine able to find that stun. Gets himself into a corner as well. Try to hold down the same angle as Aspas.
Last player
Push
standing.
forward. They're not ready for this timing from Karan. He's just playing so fearlessly. Gets himself a 3K, and it's now down to Aspas to see if he can try to clutch out the round. The defuse already held to half, and Ash hits the headshot. Cage popped. Munchkin looking to reposition. The push about to come through. They're suspecting him on the opposite side. He sprays down for two. Can't quite get the third, but the damage is still dealt. Munchkin just so clean with the reposition.
It's unbelievable. The game sense he has. It's off the charts.
Now the two remaining players from MIBR, worlds apart. Shenum does manage to find one, but the spike is still being ushered forward over towards his A site, where Ash now notes him, takes him down to 50. TP forward, both players now arriving. Barely a full HP bar between the two of them, and Ash just holds down M1. Finds the kill, the relay bolt connecting, Texture slides across. Blank, spike still not yet planted, and we're not even a minute into the round. The push forward coming in, Aspas slicing and dicing, able to find one. Foxy9 going to be down on the floor. Ash tucking back, but they're looking to hound him down and make a pivot across over to that A side, but they have to get through this. Sova, and Ash is holding him down! He gets the 4K, and that's likely more than enough! From Foxy9, but the tuck in at A lobby here from the side of Karan. We'll see if it comes to fruition. It absolutely does. Verno's not ready for it. Texture finds another outside of B. And MIBR, I think they're going to have to go for a forced save here if they can.
Last player standing.
As it is just Aspas now left alive, and not for very long. Around the back, through fast lane. He's going to fake an exit, tries to play off that recon ping, but it's going to be Ash who's able to find one, and it's Aspas, the worst possible target.
Spike down A.
Texture on the re-peek, finds the breach, and MIBR cannot catch a break.
I mean, they just knew what that timeout was going to be about for MIBR. It was about A main control. They knew they had to start taking some of that space to prevent these quick lurks that Gen.G was taking, and Gen.G's just ahead of the curve. They're reading their opponents just brilliantly.
And what are you meant to do?
Good luck.
Try peep back into an operator.
I mean, your only hope here is that Foxy9 makes a mistake, and you can win that battle.
And now there's a smoke cycled forward.
Yep.
Karan reading it. Shenum dead. Texture finding a second. And on the little jiggles, Ash is able to find
30
Cortezia.
seconds
So
left.
pretty much full information gathered here is I don't think you're going to be able to exit at all. Knows that that's a safe number.
It is his safety.
Well, TP into the back is very much red. Munchkin, Johnny on the spot. His Texture finds the body shot, pops the overdrive, takes down Aspas here in range. In with a shout to try to get himself another 4K, but Verno will deny it.
Perfect.
Gets himself a second kill. They try to make a go of it, but would be an ace clutch. We saw how tenacious he was on that opening map. Position known. And there you go. Looking, but just narrowly missing. Unable to get those tags. Tizia trying to play forward. Texture, though. Finding the first. Shenum does fall. The push coming in. Instantaneous with a headshot. Now the ping reveal about to come through off that neural depth, but it doesn't matter. They just flood in before they can gain the information. Verno trying to fight back, but just can't align that crosshair. Certainly, his presence now going to be confirmed. Sets up the poison orb. Hasn't heard anything over from this position, though, but he instantaneously turns to the headshot.
No!
Gets himself a second. Looks for the third, but Aspas will finally shut him down, but my God. How has Munchkin just done that? He should have been dead to right. Aspas trying to fight back for something else, but he can find nothing. 2v4. The attempt of the retake. Gen.G looking to go 4-4 on pistols and get up to match point.
Just staring down Zenom.
Just poking and prodding.
Hostile remove.
It's a nice shot. Cortezia, but the time is just not going to be there. Karan able to find it. Ash gets the other. 12-1. Once again, revealed out. They really want to flush this Cypher out of the sight, and they will do just that. Texture finds the headshot. As he is reeling from the shock dart.
One enemy
They're
remaining.
having too much fun. Karen comes up with 2, looks for the final player, who will be able to get a kill. Maybe a chance for Ash. The headshot connects. Foxy swooping in will bring this to an end. Will put them out of their misery. 13-1. A statement game from Gen.G.